On page 278, they're giving you the technique thing. We're kind of crossing over the fourth finger for the most part, sometimes the third finger. I don't know that I agree with their fingering, but this is what they want you to do. And when you're doing little exercises like this, then generally the fingering is part of the exercise, so I wouldn't want to change the fingering. Well, we're using some of these keys. We've got the 4 sharps. We're in minor now. We're studying minor keys. So the 4 sharps, remember, is C sharp minor. It's relative to E major. So we're just that. It doesn't hurt to play the C sharp minor scale first. Doesn't hurt. Okay, both hands. But here, you're just not really using the fingering for the scale so much. You might be, but you're crossing over the 4th finger. That is the fingering for the scale. But here, I would use 2nd finger on F sharp. But they want you to use the third finger. This is 3rd. I know what 3rd is. Whatever. And that's sort of what we're doing here. And then line 2 is the same thing, but for the left hand. Just follow their finger. Now, in the first one, they want you to transpose that to F sharp minor. Well, we're going from C sharp minor to F sharp minor. F sharp minor is relative to A major, so that has 3 sharps. C sharp minor has 4, so we're taking a sharp away. So we're here. Here, we're starting on step 1 of the scale. In C sharp, we're starting on a C sharp. So in F sharp minor, we're going to start on step 1, F sharp. And then for the 5th measure over, that is what? The 5th step of the scale? Because if I go here, no, it's the 4th step of the scale, so I'm going to start on the 4th step of the scale. Here. But I'm going to do the same fingering, 3, 4, because I need this. I need that practice. This. So I'm transposing that one to F sharp minor. The second one in C sharp minor, they want you to go to G sharp minor. Well, G sharp minor is here, and it's relative to B major. So it's got 5 sharps, so now we're adding a sharp. So we're going from 4 sharps to 5 sharps. And again, we're starting on step 1 of the scale. So we're going to start on step 1 of G sharp minor is what it is. I lost my place. But you can now do the scale. So it's 5 sharps using all the black keys, although I raised the 7th step. But it's going to be the same finger. That's all it is. And then 5th measure over, again, is starting on the 4th, is here, and again, cross over 1 and 4, it's what it's about. Now, in an actual piece of music, when you get a piece of a scale like this, a run or something, you may or may not finger it the same way as the scale. It depends on what came before it or what after or what's needed and what black keys are involved. But for this exercise, as I said, I'm not changing the fingerings. We do the fingerings because that's part of the exercise. Now, the 3rd one down is 5 flats. 5 flats is B flat minor. It's relative to D flat major. I raised the 7th step is all. I raised the 7th step. Okay, 5 flats. And use that, again, we're just practicing with the thumb. Here, and then go here. Seems like you could play 4th on that and get practice at that, but they want 3rd. As I said, with these exercises, I usually don't change the fingering. And if I get in the piece, I'm liable to finger it anyway. Who knows? Then they want you to transpose this to E flat minor. Well, E flat minor is relative to G flat major, and G flat major has 6 flats. Are you sitting down? So we're going from 5 flats to 6 flats. Helps to know the scale. Doesn't hurt to know the scale, but for this exercise, we're starting on 4th finger on E flat. It's step 1 of the scale, and that's what they're doing. They're starting on step 1 of the scale with 4th, and that's what I'm doing. In B flat, we did that, where I'm doing it here. Later on, doing the 4th step of the scale here. If you want to do the harmonic minor, you can do that. We're doing natural minor here. So. That's okay. Then the last one, for the left hand, well, again, you're in B flat minor. But starting on second finger, don't know why. But then when you come up here, it's fifth major. Okay, whatever, I don't care. But then transpose this to E flat minor. Well, E flat minor is relative to G flat major, and G flat major has what, 6 flats in it? So E flat minor has 6 flats in it, so we're adding a flat. We're going from 5 flats to 6 flats. Sitting down, it's what we did in number 3. Same thing, this is here. So I'm starting on step 1 of the scale and use the same fingering. Now here, on this one, I recommend 4th finger on that. Here, but they want 3rd. And sometimes in music you'll do that. You'll have to put thumb on that. No, but in the scale we would do 4. And then 5th major over, you're starting on the 4th note. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's here. Yeah, and they want 4th finger. It's not really the fingering I'd want to use, but that works in this exercise. I'm sticking with their fingering pretty much, even though I would use a different one in the actual scale or the pieces. It's good to practice though. But this transposing, again, you're getting used to playing stuff different than what's in written. You have to think about what key you're in and what step of the scale you're on, and ugh. Anyways, let me know if you have questions. I'll probably ignore them, but you can ask them.